Yesterday, I'm watching from the live button because I have a game. It's a start shootout. It's a private video and stuff. I'm watching.
On my barn or on
Yeah,
here?
on here. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we just start because I'm driving. I'm watching. Yeah, start shootout. Stop private video.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It shouldn't have.
because I'm told to ladies. What's called? What's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. We
Um,
start shootout.
it did disconnect at one point, and I had to reconnect it.
Uh-huh.
But that shouldn't have. It should have been able to be viewed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll
No,
keep
I'm
an
just
eye.
asking.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm watching to know it's a shootout private video.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
watching
Weird.
it like a cap video. Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm just
Hmm.
asking.
All right. All right, starting off our game against the North Jersey Avalanche. Completely different team than what we played last year. We'll start out with Reynolds, Pulaski. All right, the Wi-Fi doesn't work here, so we're gonna go on to the regular. We're gonna go on to the regular internet. We kind of got a blind corner. I'll try to get a better vantage point. Coming out now, Letcher, Letcher, Nietzsche, and Chalicki. Ooh, centering pass by Nietzsche to Letcher just missed. New Jersey goes back the other direction. Campbell and Rubicki at D. I'm gonna try to keep track of this better. Chalicki on the side of the board. Dumps the puck down to Nietzsche. Nietzsche coming around, takes a shot. It's blocked. Shot by Avalanche, stopped by cutting in net today. Puck over into that blind corner, coming up the boards and pushed back down to Rubicki. Rubicki up to Nietzsche. Nietzsche tries to jam it out and does. Goes all the way down. Letcher on the forecheck over into the corner. Kruger's come on with Carter. Letcher looking for space, goes cross ice for Onak. Onak's shot is blocked. North Jersey soft pass into the neutral zone, trying to go one-on-one against Miller. Miller pushes to the side. Puck goes cross ice into the corner. Onak pushing the puck up to Letcher. Letcher tries to clear, goes for a change. Kruger giving pressure. Brown comes out. North Jersey puts that puck into the neutral zone over to Onak. Onak up ice, intercepted. Cutting, slows it down. Gives it over to Onak. Onak up to Carter. Carter taken away. Puck over to the sideboard left. Brown gets there. Clears it out. Tries to, hits the back of a player. Onto the sideboard, down low. Onak hard up across for Carter. Carter gets it out. Carter and Brown in the zone and offsides. 14:09 to go. North Jersey working against Bergeron, Credidio, and Koszkowski. Cutting pushes that puck over to Chris Gintis. Shot goes off of Cutting, cross ice. North Jersey puts it down deep. Goes around the opposite corner where Gintis battling with Koszkowski. Puck comes loose to Bergeron. Bergeron digs it out over to Gintis, off of Cutting. Aldridge up hard for Credidio. Bounce off Credidio's stick to. Oh, cross check on Burge. No icing, but no call either. Puck kick back in front. Burge is there. Oh, taps it over for Credidio. Doesn't quite get there. Credidio gets it over to Campbell. Credidio walking up, shot off of the pad of the goaltender. North Jersey working through the neutral zone. Got a change. Credidio in the corner across for Rubicki. Bounces off Rubicki's stick. North Jersey puts it back in deep. Credidio to Campbell. Campbell tries to knock it away from Jersey. They go up to their D. Shot blocked in front. Another shot kicked aside by Cutting. Shot off the cross or off the post and out. North Jersey puts it back in D. Battling on the sideboard. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Puck in the corner. Campbell calling a high stick. A total stay down low.
How are you doing?
Paulo Reynolds. I think it's Pulauskas out there with them. Puck goes out of play. Miller and Onak at D. Paulo gets kicked out. Reynolds comes in to take the face-off. Face-off pushed back by North Jersey. Quick shot. Hits off of cutting and out of play. North Jersey puts it back in deep. Over to Onak. Onak from behind the net. Up to Pulauskas. Pulauskas battling on the sideboard. Puck comes loose. Gets it over to Miller. Miller dumps it in on net. Goaltender decides to cover. Reynolds takes the face-off. North Jersey gets past Pulauskas and puts it into the neutral zone. Reynolds gets the loose puck, flings it into the corner. Puck bounces off in front. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds gets a shot on. Pulauskas pushed into the net, and we get a whistle. All right, puck comes down after the face-off. Apologize for that. It's on the net, and we get a whistle and a stoppage. Michi, Letcher, Chalicki taking the face off. North Jersey pulls the puck off and puts it into the neutral zone. Bring it into the zone. Shot on cutting covered. And we'll get another face off. If any of you have a Live Barn subscription, it might be best to maybe turn that on because of the angle. I don't know if this rink has Live Barn or not, but you can always watch the Live Barn and listen to me. Puck goes over the sideboard. Up in the neutral zone, Puskintis puts it back into North Jersey's zone. Chalicki on the forecheck. Puck gets moved through the neutral zone and into the Fury defensive zone. Nice hit by Aldridge to separate the man. Puck goes high. Hit by Nietzsche. Nietzsche carries it, and we're offside. Shot by Nietzsche is deflected and goes into the netting. Get a wholesale change as Campbell and Rybicki come out with Carter, Brown, and Kruger. Face off, one underneath. Brown takes a good angle and cuts the guy off. Centering pass for Carter gets deflected. North Jersey goes back the other way. North Jersey likes to get past guys, makes it very difficult on the faceoffs as they're rushing past um, the guys on the faceoff dot to get to a puck that goes intentionally between Kruger's legs. Not just Kruger, any of our forwards. Again, North Jersey beats Carter on the faceoff and pushes the puck forward. Puck over to the boards, shot in front, deflected, goes over to the far board. Carter is there. Carter gets the puck out of the zone. Kruger comes over to help. Puck gets knocked back in by North Jersey. Cross ice for Campbell. Campbell up to Brown. Brown chips it into the zone. Kruger coming in on the forecheck, played onto the board. North Jersey tries to get it out. It hits off of a skate. Still in the zone. North Jersey through the middle of the neutral zone. Kruger trying to back check. Puck cuts over the side. Carter, big hit. Puck goes into the corner for Miller. Miller battling in the corner. Kruger comes over to help. Kruger pins his man. Puck across. Carter's there. Campbell working. North Jersey back in control. Shot underneath Cutting, and we get a whistle as the ref loses sight. Cutting's not sure where it is either. But it's not in the net, which is the important part. I said they lost sight of it, but it's not in, so that's the important part. Kushkowski, Bergeron, and Credidio have come on. Credidio on the sideboard, sidesteps a hit, knocks the puck in the neutral zone for Kushkowski. Kushkowski puts it over to Berge. Berge is offside, and we get a whistle. Face-off, controlled by Fury. Credidio brings it into the zone. North Jersey knocks it out over to Miller. Miller tries to get it to Kushkowski. Kushkowski takes a hit, trying to protect the puck. Puck back to Miller. Miller tries to get it to Berge. Berge has a nice hit by Bergeron there. Puck moves back into Fury possession. Credidio dumps it in. Berge on the forecheck, goes into the corner. Puck bounces off of a stick to Onak. Onak puts it back down low. Kushkowski comes over. Puck bounces off of Credidio, cross ice for North Jersey. They just put it in on Cutting. Cutting plays it. Onak sends it over to the near board to Kushkowski. Kushkowski cross ice to Credidio. Credidio coming in. He's got space. Takes a shot. Blocked. Back to Credidio. Another shot. Glove save. We'll get an in zone face off. Paulo, Pulauskas, and Reynolds come on with Prisgintis and Aldridge. We got all the P's, so this will be fun. Paulo gets it to Prisgintis, over to Aldridge. Aldridge gets a shot, deflected and into the netting. Paulo pushes the faceoff to the side. Puck comes out over to Aldridge. Aldridge to Prisgintis to Pulauskas. Pulauskas chips in. Puck in on the goaltender. Reynolds gives a little pressure. Puck goes to Paulo. Paulo to Pulauskas, bounces to Reynolds. Reynolds knocked away. Pulauskas giving a back check. Puck still in control for North Jersey. Bounces off of some skates. North Jersey still has it. Puck comes to the neutral zone. North Jersey resetting. Interfering with Reynolds, no call. Oh no, we got a hand. Oh, it's on us. All right, so Paulo's getting a rough, which I didn't see. There was an interference before that, so we'll go on the kill. I don't agree with that call. So 7:43 to go, still 0-0. North Jersey on the power play. after a call on Paulo for roughing. Nietzsche and Letcher are out. Letcher comes in hard, knocks the guy down, puck on the sideboard. Campbell gets taken down. No call there either. The officiating hasn't been the greatest, but it hasn't really been a deciding factor in the other two games. So we'll see how this game goes. Puck back up to the point. North Jersey to the sideboard. Tries to cut to the middle. Circles. Back down over to the sideboard. Shot in front goes wide. Letcher has control of it. Waits for a change. Puck dumped all the way down. Nietzsche and Letcher change. Puck behind the goaltender for North Jersey. Reynolds comes out with Kushkowski. Kushkowski giving some pressure on the sideboard. North Jersey goes cross ice over to the right side and down. Trying to get it to the point. Reynolds, good stick, knocks it away. Puck bounces off the boards. The boards are fairly lively here. Back to the neutral zone. Miller clears it. Miller and Onak at D now. Puck over the corner. Miller chips it away over to the opposite corner. Onak trying to dig it out. North Jersey regains control. Kushkowski giving some pressure on the sideboard. Back up to the point for North Jersey. Shot in front in the cutting stomach, and that will get a whistle. 23 seconds to go on the kill. 6:07 in the game, still 0-0. North Jersey wins that faceoff, controls it on the sideboard, puts it down behind, cutting up the right side for the point, comes out. Kushkowski trying to push a guy off the puck. They dump it in deep again, cutting up the boards to Kushkowski, bounces over. 4 seconds to go. Puck enters through the middle to the side, shot on cutting, blocked away. Puck to the near board. Paulo's out. Brown comes on. And we're even. So Brown, Kruger, and Carter will take this first draw off of the kill with Prisgintis and Aldridge. .5:33 to go. Still 0-0 after the kill. Kruger to take the face-off. Kruger gets kicked. Carter comes in to take the draw. Face-off in feet. Still knocks around, gets over to Prisgintis. Prisgintis chips forward for Kruger. North Jersey gets it, puts it in deep, has to touch up, and Aldridge hard up for Brown. Bounces past him into the neutral zone. Aldridge intercepts a pass, chips forward again. North Jersey really quick on their passes, making sure that they get rid of the puck before anybody gets to them. Puck into the zone. Kruger and Carter battling. Puck comes out to Carter. We got to tag up again. North Jersey takes it and dumps it in. Cutting to Aldridge. Aldridge to Prisgintis. Up to Carter. Carter to Kruger. Kruger coming in on the right side. Takes a shot and a glove save. Pulauskas, Paulo, and Reynolds come on. Campbell and Rubicki at D. North Jersey controls the faceoff, hits the netting, and we'll get another try at this. Face-off won back by North Jersey. they're pretty good at faceoffs. They win a lot of them. Puck over to the sideboard for Paulo. Paulo to Reynolds. Reynolds avoids a couple of players, still has it. Working through, gets taken down. Paulo to Pulauskas. Pulauskas gets taken down. Shot off the side of the net in some feet. Reynolds battling for it. Gets that up to Rubicki. Rubicki sends it back down in the corner for Paulo. Paulo digs it out. Trying to get past two guys. Avalanche now have three on the puck. Centering pass makes its way to Rubicki. Rubicki walks, tries to get a shot. It gets deflected. Puck makes its way to Pulauskas. Pulauskas to Rubicki. Rubicki tries to sidestep, gets taken down by two. North Jersey all over us physically. Chilicki comes on. And Nietzsche. And Avalanche ice it. Nietzsche, Letcher, Chilicki with Onak and Miller come to take the draw. 3:40 to go in the first. Still 0-0. North Avalanche wins another faceoff and gets past us again. They're really aggressive. Shot on the on cutting goes into the neutral zone. North Jersey resetting. Good job by Chilicki. Gets on the stick. Nietzsche in the corner takes a hit. Puck out over to the right side. Now into the middle for Onak. Onak tries to get that to Chilicki. Bounces off of his stick. Puck comes around. Cutting slows it up. Onak tried to center breakout. It gets deflected, but he does get it to Nietzsche. Nietzsche to Letcher. Letcher back to Nietzsche. Nietzsche for Onak or for Chilicki. Chilicki was there, just went a little past him. We had a wide open opportunity. 2:45 to go. Puck dumped in low. North Jersey trying to get there quick. Puck to Kushkowski. Chilicki takes a stumble. Puck back into the zone over to Miller. Puck touches, goes all the way down. We get a change. Bergeron comes on with Presidio. North Jersey using their goaltender as a shield to break out. Comes back around, goes D to D. Up the near board. Prisgintis gets his stick on it, but it still makes its way into our zone. Aldridge trying to get it to Prisgintis. They got a point-blank shot and covered by Cutting. So Aldridge pass to Prisgintis didn't quite have enough on it. North Jersey steps in front of it, gets a shot on Cutting. He covers. 2:04 to go. Still 0-0. Rubicki and Campbell come on. Campbell takes that faceoff, wraps it around for Bergeron. Bergeron to chip it over. Gets taken away by North Jersey. Berge takes it back. North Jersey puck goes up to D. D sends it back down off of the board. Bounces in front. Blocked by Campbell. Knocked aside. Still kept in. North Jersey another shot. Sticked aside by Cutting. Puck goes back behind North Jersey. Tries to center. Hits off of Kushkowski. Presidio now battling on the sideboard. Puck comes loose to North Jersey. They circle up the board, take a shot, bounces off the side of the net and behind. Campbell gets it up to Bergeron. Bergeron on the sideboard now. North Jersey goes for a change. Rubicki in the corner wraps it around to Presidio. Presidio's pass in the middle gets intercepted. Another shot, high and wide, bounces off of the backboard. North Jersey circling again. Another shot in front, deflected. Puck still loose. Now behind the net, centering again. Bergeron gets to it. Gets taken down and sends it out. 49.7 seconds in the period. Phantom penalties are called and real ones are missed. The only penalty is the Phantom one on Paulo that didn't exist. I don't know. Kruger gets kicked. Brown to take the face off. Carter on the left side. Onak and Miller at D. Puck battling on the sideboard. Onak digs it out. Puck to Carter. Carter brings it through the neutral zone. Goes in deep. He takes a look. Pushes it over to Brown. Brown battling on the backboard. Carter gets it out. Puck up to Miller. Miller puts it back down and gets knocked out. Kruger gets a body on Miller. Tries to dig that out. Puck comes loose. Kruger giving some pressure. Puck behind the net. Brown comes over to help. Knocks the puck in. Up the sideboard for North Jersey. Tries to enter through the center. Get a shot on. 2 seconds to go. Puck to the corner. Onak is there and covers. And that's the end of the first period. Still 0-0. I don't like this area. I don't like because I can't control like the. No, because I'm like honestly, if I would have paid attention, I'd be where that guy's standing. But this is okay because I have a ledge for the computer. If I were more sure-footed, I'd stand here. But I feel like I would fall. Yeah, the banners throw a wrench into that corner, doesn't it? So you can't see the corner with the banners. It's not great. It'll be all right. So we'll start the second period with Paulo, Palauskas, and Reynolds, Prisgintis, and Aldridge at D. Paulo takes the draw. Avalanche win it back. They go D to D and up the sideboard. Puck bounces to the middle for Reynolds. Reynolds to Paulo. Paulo enters but gets knocked away. Avalanche back to the neutral zone. Loose puck makes its way to Reynolds. Reynolds goes wide on the right side, drops it for Prisgintis. Prisgintis' pass is intercepted. Avalanche come through the neutral zone, trying to get past. Prisgintis is coming back. They do get a shot on. Cutting. Stops, no rebound. We'll get a wholesale change. Campbell and Rubicki at D with Chalicki, Letcher, and Nietzsche. 6:31 to go in the second. Still 0-0. Nietzsche to take the face-off. Nietzsche pushes it over to Letcher. Letcher, hard around, into the corner. Doesn't quite get to Chalicki. Chalicki digs it out. Puck goes behind Campbell into the corner. Campbell trying to get it up the boards. Intercepted by Avalanche. Avalanche get a centering pass blocked by Rubicki. Campbell knocks it away into the opposite corner. North Jersey to the to the backboard, to the opposite corner. Nietzsche trying to push that puck, stuck off of the board. Loose over to Rubicki. Rubicki across for Letcher. Letcher puts it for Nietzsche, bounces past, but Avalanche get it out. Avalanche put it in on Cutting covers. We'll get another change. 15:41 to go. Kruger, Brown, and Carter come on with Onak and Miller. Kruger puts that down for Onak. Onak hard off of the glass. Hits off of North Jersey player. Brown is down there. They go D to D. Kruger comes in to help. Puck deflects off of Miller and a North Jersey player and into the netting. Same personnel, Kruger coming to take the face off. Face off underneath. Kruger and Brown tie their guy up. Gives enough time for Miller to get the puck to Onak. Onak looking for Kruger, bounces off. North Jersey back into the neutral zone. North Jersey pushes the puck into the corner. Miller comes over to help. Gets the puck to Onak. Comes up for North Jersey. They put it back in. Puck in front. Nobody knows where it is. Bounces loose. Carter gets it over for Kruger. Brown's coming to help. Puck to Carter. Carter down low. Battling for the puck. Looks like the net came off. So I'll give everybody a chance to change. Aldridge comes out with Prisgintis, Krishkowski, Credidio, Bergeron for our forward group. Krishkowski. Puck gets dropped, hits both of the sticks. North Jersey has control of it. Bounces off of the boards. North Jersey through the neutral zone coming in. Try to go wide. Shot on Cutting. No rebound. North Jersey right on Cutting. We'll get a change again. Reynolds, Palauskas, and Paulo come out. Aldridge and Palauskas switch spots. Reynolds takes the draw. Face off one to Palauskas. Palauskas around for Paulo. Paulo takes a big hit. Puck goes over to Reynolds. Palauskas. Puck comes loose. Aldridge gets it to Reynolds and puts it down low. Palauskas is there. Palauskas up the boards for Aldridge. Aldridge across for Prisgintis. Prisgintis shot deflected in front. Reynolds looking for space, backhand in front. Puck was loose. We got a whistle and then a couple of punches to the head for Paulo. Poor Paulo. Oh, he's getting hit. North Jersey takes a change. We're going to keep the same grouping. 13:59 to go in the second. If I can get a better angle. Puck pushed back to Prisgintis. Prisgintis' shot is blocked. Reynolds keeps it in. Comes around for Palauskas. Palauskas working with Paulo. Puck goes behind North Jersey's goaltender. North Jersey brings it out. Puck to the corner. Centering. Makes its way to Reynolds. Reynolds takes it through the neutral zone. Gets past one. Gets tripped. No call. That was a blatant trip. No call. North Jersey goes the other way. Gintis tries to get it hard off the boards. Kushkowski gets it out. He's got Bergeron with him. Perdidio's come out too. Perdidio is offside. Oh, I can't believe that trip call wasn't made. It was a clear trip. Kushkowski, bouncing puck on the faceoff. Not a great drop by the official. Rybicki tries to get it up. Perdidio keeps it in the zone. Perdidio puts a shot on, gloved by the goaltender. Same grouping. Puck pushed over to the sideboard for Perdidio. Still battling. Perdidio and Kushkowski are there. Puck goes low. Bergeron comes in to put some pressure. Puck over the sideboard. Avalanche chip it into the neutral zone. Campbell gets a hold of it, tries to send it in deep. North Jersey gets in front of it. Kushkowski keeps the puck in the zone. Gets it down to Perdidio. Perdidio, cross ice. Campbell's shot is deflected. Puck back over to the sideboard and down low. Rybicki keeps it in. Down for Kushkowski. Kushkowski loses the puck, and North Jersey ices. 12:29 to go. Letcher, Chalicki, and Nietzsche will come out. Onak and Miller at D. North Jersey controls the face-off and they wrap it around. Very similar face-off play to what we do. Puck bounces off of Miller's stick. North Jersey battling puck in some feet. Makes its way to Miller. Miller tries to get it out. Kept in by the D slash on Onak. Onak battling still. Puck comes into it. So North Jersey's going to go for 2 on the slash. We got our power play group out. Chalicki, Paulo, Reynolds, Onak, and Campbell. So 12:01 to go in the second. We're on the power play. 2 minutes for slashing. Reynolds pushes Chalicki to Onak, back down to Chalicki to Onak. Onak cross ice for Campbell. Campbell takes a look, finds Reynolds on the boards and bounces off of his stick, so he gets it low for Paulo. Paulo back up to Onak. Onak skates in, takes a shot in front, loose, over to the sideboard, gets past Campbell and will set up again. Onak behind the net, comes back out. Nobody in front, so he skates it. Leaves it for Reynolds. Reynolds carries in. Shot. Bounces in front. Still loose. Paulo tries to knock it away. Comes over to Chalicki. Chalicki to Paulo. Paulo back to Chalicki. Chalicki cross for Campbell. Campbell D to D with Onak. Couple back and forth. Down for Reynolds. Reynolds takes a look. Down for Chalicki. Chalicki. Puck gets knocked away, but Reynolds comes over and helps. Reynolds to Onak. Onak fakes the slapper, takes a wrister, bounces off of the goaltender, and out of play. 55 seconds to go on the power play. Power play 2 comes out. Letcher, Pulauskas, Nietzsche, Gintis, and Rybicki. Nietzsche wins that over to Letcher. Letcher gets it to Rubicki. Rubicki on the sideboard for Letcher. Letcher leaves it for Nietzsche. Nietzsche coming around, takes a shot, it's deflected and knocked into the netting. Face off into the corner. Avalanche get it high and hard out of the zone, goes back to Cutting. Cutting slows it down, waits for Rubicki. Rubicki from behind Cutting, pushed over to Nietzsche. Nietzsche through the middle. Puck gets knocked away. Avalanche have a breakaway. Shot low, blocked aside by Cutting. Letcher from the corner to Rubicki. Rubicki into the neutral zone, over to Letcher. Letcher to Prisgintis, 8 seconds to go. Prisgintis shot off of the pad and over to the corner. Miller keeps it in, gets it down for Pulauskas. Pulauskas cross ice to Letcher. Letcher walks up at the point, gets it down low over to Miller. Miller's shot is blocked. 9:45 to go. We're all even again. Prisgintis tries to walk past, but gets knocked away. North Jersey sends it down, and it'll go for an icing. Brown, Kruger, and Carter come on for the forwards, Onak and Miller at D. 9:34 to go. Face off. Knocked from Brown to Carter and into the neutral zone. Brown battling on the sideboard. Gets it in deep. Goes behind the goaltender. Carter comes in on the forecheck. Puck over to the sideboard. Bounces off of the Avalanche player. Brown and Kruger both come. Puck gets knocked into the neutral zone and into the Fury zone. Onak gets a stick on it, and it goes into the netting. All right, quick change, and Paulo, Reynolds, and Pulauskas come out. We probably get an ice cut on the next lift. Puck over to Pulauskas. Pulauskas around for Paulo. Paulo chips past. Avalanche gather and send it down. No icing. Miller behind the goaltender comes up to Pulauskas. Bounce off Pulauskas' stick. Sent right back in for Avalanche on Cutting. Cutting saves it, gives it to Onak. Onak tries to get it forward. Everybody falls over. I don't know what happened there. Paulo gets it into the Avalanche offensive zone. Avalanche get it back to the neutral zone. Paulo back down low. 8:32 to go. Pulauskas coming in on the forecheck. Puck is deflected, and that'll be the ice cut. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Enjoy the Zamboni. All right, might be able to get a better angle here. We're going to start the after ice cut with Paulo, Reynolds, and Pulauskas. Face off one back to Aldridge. Aldridge gets it to Paulo. Paulo bounces off to Reynolds. Reynolds to Priskintis, and Priskintis' shot is saved. Face off in feet, taken by Paulo. Paulo chips it to Priskintis. Puck is gone off sides. I don't know what we're whistling about here. Face off one back to Priskintis. Priskintis sends it in deep, goes behind the goaltender. North Jersey over to the near board. Aldridge gets that puck up to Pulauskas. Pulauskas puts it over to Paulo, or for Reynolds, I'm sorry. It goes behind into the corner. Over on the near board, kept in by Aldridge. Aldridge low for Pulauskas. Pulauskas and Paulo working on the boards. Paulo gets it up to Priskintis. Priskintis puts it back down for Reynolds. Reynolds sends it across. Paulo gets a hit. Puck comes into the zone, goes wide. Pulauskas knocks the puck away. Aldridge over to help. Puck comes loose. Around for cutting wraparound. Hits off of the pad. Paulo sends it up the near board to Pulauskas. Pulauskas sends it in. Shalicki and Nietzsche come out. Letcher is on as well. And deflected. I don't like this. Well, because then it won't follow the puck. Not on its own. Puck over to Rybicki. Rybicki into the corner with Campbell. Campbell gets that puck out. Rybicki steps in front of the pass, come back in, and Letcher on the side tries to get past. A couple pucks still there. Letcher to the corner, gets that puck up to Campbell, goes into the neutral zone. Rybicki sends that puck back in. North Jersey sends it down for an icing. Campbell, Rybicki, Nietzsche, Letcher, Shalicki still on. 6:31 to go in the second. Face off one back by Avalanche. They go behind the net, over to the far board, and into the neutral zone. Campbell sends that back in. Letcher on the forecheck. North Jersey to the corner. Tries to get it up the boards. Kept in by Nietzsche. Behind the goaltender for Avalanche over to the sideboard. Puck worked over to Aldridge, or to Nietzsche. Puck now behind the net, over to the far board. Avalanche carry it through. One-on-one against Rybicki. Good stick, Rybicki. Puck to the corner. Centering pass. Bounces off of a stick. Shalicki comes up. Avalanche D send it back in and go for a change. Brown comes on. Puck over to Campbell. Campbell to Letcher. Letcher sends it back to Campbell, and North Avalanche gets back in front. Onak on the change comes in to help. Puck in the corner. Kruger now out. Letcher still there. Sends it across for Brown. Brown sends it into the zone. Into the corner. Puck still in the corner. Kruger comes to help. Gets knocked away from Kruger. North Jersey coming through the neutral zone. Miller one-on-one. Puck goes to the corner. Miller puts his man on the boards. Onak puts the puck up to Carter. Carter cross ice for Brown. Brown enters the zone. Tries to get it to Kruger. Puck goes low. Kruger's there. Kruger behind the net. Over to the opposite corner for Carter. Carter holding it on the boards. Brown comes over to help. Carter gets the puck to Onak. Onak, quick shot. Loose in front. Kruger digs it out and gets the goal. So Carter to Onak to Kruger, and it's 1-0. 4:35 to go. Kruger with the goal. We'll get a change. Kushkowski, Credidio, Bergeron come out. Miller gets that puck into the zone. Kushkowski and Bergeron working on the backboard. Puck to the corner. Kushkowski gets it up to Credidio. Credidio to Miller. North Jersey blocks Miller's shot. Brings it into the zone, into the corner. Centering pass deflected by Miller. Puck opposite corner now, moving up the right board. Looking for a pass to the D. The D misreads it, and it goes all the way down. Priskintis now comes on. Puck down for Credidio. Credidio to Bergeron in the corner, battling. Credidio helping. Puck comes up to Miller. Miller walks it down. Shot goes wide. Avalanche on the far board gets past Credidio. Working against Priskintis. Priskintis with that long stick does a nice job, knocks it away, and then gets his guy into the boards. Palos come on for Kushkowski. Ooh, weird bounce off of the board. Miller, good stick. Gets around one guy. Puck to Paulo. Paulo working in. Reynolds is on. Aldridge has come on for D. Pulauskas at forward. Pulauskas in the middle. Puck knocked away by Avalanche. Reynolds gets that loose puck back. Centering pass. Deflects off behind the net. North Jersey trying to get it out. Puts it onto the sideboard. Still a scrum. Puck goes down low. North Jersey behind the net. Paulo gets a body on. Puck still in North Jersey's control. They get it out. Puck into the neutral zone. Priskintis takes it up the boards. Reverse hit. Priskintis. North Jersey answers. Priskintis, good stick. Knocks the puck away. Paulo gets it out. Pulauskas is there. Puck knocked back in by North Jersey. Cutting's going to play it over to Priskintis. Priskintis hard off the glass. Up for Pulauskas. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to work past the guy. Gets knocked away by North Jersey. North Jersey cross ice. Rybicki and Campbell out now. Rybicki ties his man up. Puck under some feet. North Jersey trying to dig it out. Comes loose to Reynolds. Reynolds over to Campbell. Campbell, quick shot off of the glove and into the corner. Nietzsche comes on. North Jersey trying to stretch. Bounces off of the linesman right to the North Jersey player. Another loose puck. Try to slam it in on Cutting. Cutting saves it. North Jersey sends it all the way down. No icing. Rybicki over to Campbell. Campbell knocked away from him. North Jersey to the middle. Now over to the sideboard. Shot goes high and wide. Shot in front, bounces off of Campbell's skate into the corner. Rybicki puts some pressure on North Jersey. They reverse. Now puck back below. Rybicki, Centering pass makes it through, but nobody is there for North Jersey. Letcher takes a puck away, tries to get a shot, is hit, and then runs into the net. He's up. He's all right. Kruger, Carter, Brown come back out with Miller and Onak. Minute 8 to go in the period. Kruger wins that faceoff back to Onak. Onak sends it in. Carter hard in on the forecheck, goes big hit. Puck goes out of play. 59.3 seconds to go in the period. Puck to the corner. Miller keeps that in as Avalanche tried to clear it. Brown knocks it back to Onak. Onak to Carter. Carter chips it in. Kruger's there. Oh, centering for Brown misses. Avalanche back the other direction. Carter gets in front, but Miller gets the loose puck. Miller evading to the corner, around to Onak. Onak up to Brown. Brown chips forward for Kruger. Kruger knocks it loose into the neutral zone. Carter trying to get it through. Brown now working in the defensive zone. Avalanche took a step too much and it was offsides. 19.3 seconds to go. We'll get a change with Kushkowski, Credidio, and Bergeron. Same defensive group. Kushkowski wins that back, and Avalanche are offsides. Avalanche control the faceoff. Try to bring the puck in, knocked aside. That's interference. No call. Just an unnecessary hit there. Shot deflected. No. And that'll be the end of second. Goal from Kruger, and we're up 1-0. That looks like chewing tobacco. I said that looks like chewing tobacco. All these rinks are gross.
What? Well, hockey's gross, period.
Oh, I walked in and the smell of the boys was strong.
Yeah.
Our room smells terrible.
I think you're almost immune to it. I have, like, it used to be so bad.
I
but now
bring
it's
a
like,
diffuser, so part of it is because it gets so congested.
I had this nightmare that I had just bought Brady a pair of gloves and he ripped them again. And I was like, oh my God.
oh my God.
All hopefully we're on this side of the ice more. It's a little easier now. We'll start off with Paulo, Reynolds, and Pulauskas. North Jersey, a quick face-off win and shot on cutting, no rebound. Face-off controlled by the Avalanche. They put it in the corner for Priskintis. Across for Pulauskas. Pulauskas tried to get it off of the board. It gets into the middle of the ice. Reynolds corrals the loose puck. Enters with some speed. Pulauskas pulls it off the board. Tries to get a shot off. Puck bounces over to Aldridge. Aldridge puts it down low for Paulo. Paulo looking to center. Gets knocked away. Avalanche go the opposite direction up the right side board. Now cross ice, trying to get past Priskintis. Get a shot. Deflects. Doesn't go on cutting. Oh, good pass. Pulauskas all alone. Backhand. Goal. Great pass to Spring Pulauskas. Pulauskas on the breakaway. A little forehand backhand. And it's 2-0. That was Reynolds that sent that pass, right?
All the way up.
Yeah. I think it was Pulauskas from Reynolds. Chalicki, Nietzsche, and Letcher come on. 16:03 to go. It's 2-0. And that goes for an icing. Having played these teams before, usually East Coast teams, when they get down, start to get a little chippy. So we'll see what happens. Puck to Chalicki. Chalicki to Campbell. Campbell puts it in front for Nietzsche. Yep. And here's the hitting. Campbell takes a big hit. Nietzsche tries to get a shot on. Puck to Chalicki. Chalicki to Campbell. Campbell shot gets blocked and into the neutral zone. North Jersey sends it back in. Puck tried to clear by cutting. He had to do a diving save. Great job by cutting to get back. Nietzsche takes the puck in. Takes another slash. Avalanche try to clear it. Onak fans Avalanche back the other way. Good job by Letcher to knock the puck loose. Cross for Chalicki. Chalicki takes a hit, tries to pass that over to Nietzsche. Avalanche trying to get past Onak now. Shot on cutting. And glove save. Little windmill from cutting on the save. And Carter, Kruger, and Brown will come out. Miller and Onak remain. Avalanche trying to get a guy offset. Face off one to the corner. Brown chips that forward for Carter. Carter's interfered with. No call. Puck hard off of the board. Makes his way to neutral zone. Miller. That's it. Puts it over to Kruger on the sideboard. Three guys for the Avalanche trying to battle that through. Puck comes loose. Knocked away by Carter. Good stick. Carter. Behind cutting, working on the backboard. Puck comes loose and up on the sideboard. Knocked loose by Kruger. Brown tries to get a block in and goes wide. Kruger just decides to run over his guy as that guy tries to body protect the puck. Puck over the sideboard now. Comes loose and behind. Miller gets some space, gets it over to Brown. Brown going cross ice, looking for Carter. No icing. Presidio has come on for Brown. Bergeron for Carter. Centering pass. Nobody there. Presidio takes hold of it and brings it in. Said Bergeron was offsides. I don't think so, but I have to watch that one back. Kowski comes in to take the face-off. 13:35 to go, 2-0, Fury. Avalanche win the face-off back. They go D to D and then into the middle of the neutral zone. Puck goes wide. Presidio, a nice hit. Puck comes out of the zone. Pushkowski working his hook. No call. The official's not even in the right spot. Przginsis crossed the red line, puts one in on the goaltender, and he just decides to hold. 13-12. Face-off won by Paulo over to Reynolds, but knocked away by North Jersey. North Jersey working on the sideboard, gets the puck into the neutral zone. Reynolds takes it away, goes across for Aldridge. Aldridge and Przginsis at D right now. Puck knocked free. Reynolds circling, gets that puck back to Przginsis. Przginsis coming up the sideboard for Paulo. Paulo in the neutral zone over to Przginsis. Przginsis carrying. Looking to pass, it gets knocked away. Passes it to Reynolds, but misses. Good back check by Polauskas. Puck behind the net for Campbell. Campbell to Reynolds. Back to Paulo. Knocked aside by Paulo. Letcher's come on. Puck underneath the official's feet. North Jersey digs it out, sends it to the corner. Rybicki putting it back for Campbell. Campbell hits Rybicki's stick, but bounces off. North Jersey back in. Paulo waiting for space, finds Campbell to Rybicki. Rybicki up for Letcher. Letcher try to go across, but nobody entered with him. North Jersey gets a shot. It goes off of the sideboard of the net. Puck knocked away. Nietzsche almost tripped there. Gets the puck over to Letcher. Letcher corrals it, sends it down deep. Chilicki, Nietzsche, and Letcher on the ice right now. Chilicki giving him some pressure on the forecheck. North Jersey trying to get through the neutral zone now. Over to the left side, brings it in, shot on cutting off the pad. North Jersey centering, nobody there again. Chilicki gets it over to Letcher. Letcher chips forward for Chilicki. Puck goes on net. Pushed into the corner. North Jersey sends it, and they're going to say Miller touched it, no icing. Puck up for Chilicki, and that'll be an icing. .10:53 to go, 2-0 after the goals from Kruger and Polauskas. Brown, Carter, and Kruger come back on the ice. Onak and Miller at D. Carter to take the face-off. Pushes it forward. Kruger knocks it. Puck over to the sideboard. Brown puts it in deep. Puck goes behind the net. Kruger comes over. Up the sideboard. North Jersey flicks it into the neutral zone. Onak looking for Brown. It gets past him. They get it out of the zone. Onak sends it in deep. Fury has to touch up. Carter and Kruger in on the forecheck. Oh, centering pass, almost picked off by Brown. North Jersey gets a shot, but it goes high and wide. Puck bounces back to Kruger. Kruger trying to get it out, comes loose over to Carter. Carter tries to dump it. North Jersey brings it back in. Good stick by Pulauskas. Carter, big hit. Puck goes back in. North Jersey's offsides. Puck for Aldridge. Misses. Goes back down low. Puck over to Brown. Brown chips it out. Krzyzkowski has come out. Brown goes for a change. Credidio and Bergeron come down. Cross ice pass looking for Berge. Gets intercepted. Shot on cutting and out of play. Face off, one back to Campbell. Campbell around for Paulo. Paulo gets it out over to Reynolds. Reynolds carry in. Shot goes wide. Over to Campbell, back down for Reynolds. Back to Campbell. Campbell down the boards to Reynolds. Shot in the middle. Oh, Paulo's shot goes wide. Puck to Pulauskas. On the sideboard, North Jersey tries to get it out and does. Rubicki gets it to Campbell. Campbell back for Paulo. Puck knocked away from Paulo. North Jersey, big hit, Reynolds. 8:40 to go in the game. Chalicki's come on. Pulauskas steps in front of a pass, bounces off his stick. North Jersey back into the zone. Puck knocked away by Campbell. Over for Chalicki. Chalicki tries to get it up the boards. North Jersey puts a shot in. Looks like it bounced off of Rubicki. Rubicki tries to get it out. Still back behind cutting. Rubicki and Campbell working it out. Rubicki gets it out. Goes up for Pulauskas. North Jersey keeps it in. Sidestep Pulauskas goes down the board. Rubicki knocks it away. Still on the sideboard with North Jersey. North Jersey in the corner, working it back up. Tries to pass it up to their D. Pulauskas gets a hold of it, gets it out of the zone, and goes for a change. North Jersey dumps it in. Campbell slows it, gets it to Rubicki. Rubicki to Paulo, up to Letcher. Puck knocked away from Letcher. North Jersey working through the neutral zone. Nietzsche joins Letcher and Chalicki. Cutting, pushes the puck aside and out of play. .7:34 to go in the game. North Jersey changes again. It's a late change. Face-off controlled by Fury. Chalicki gets it out over to Nietzsche. Nietzsche takes a slash. Puck bounces to Letcher and sent in. Nietzsche on the forecheck. Goes into the corner. Tries to get a hit on. They both kind of collide together. It's a big guy. North Jersey skater loses an edge. Puck comes out. They got to go back in. Offsides as North Jersey was still in the zone. 7:05 to go. Carter, Kruger, and Brown come back out. Miller and Onek stay. Face off one back by North Jersey. They go cross ice and dump the puck in. Puck goes across and behind the net. Miller gets a body on. Puck being dug out by Kruger. North Jersey's on it. Kruger's going to go for a cross check. That play should have been blown dead when the Avalanche player was on top of the puck. But penalty nonetheless, and we'll go on to kill. Hollow and Reynolds come out to take the first kill. Onak and Miller at D. North Jersey works it down the boards, escapes, and goes back up to the D. On the right side board, up to the point. Down low. North Jersey loses handle, and it gets knocked away. Puck goes down behind Cutting. North Jersey trying to work an area. Miller harassing. Puck to Onak. Onak gets it out. And they have to play it. It was a high stick. High stick, so we'll get a face-off here in the zone. Kruger. Cross-check. Cross-check. He didn't mean to. So we'll get an in-zone face-off. Nietzsche wins that back to Pusgintis. Pusgintis sends it deep. North Jersey sets up. Letcher pushing to the right side. Nietzsche gets a hit on. 1:07 to go on the kill. Letcher's got a breakaway. Letcher going wide. Behind the net. Is getting hooked. North Jersey trying to bring it in. They go wide. Knocked away. Good stick, Onak. Avalanche resetting up. 39 seconds to go. Nietzsche giving pressure on the side. Avalanche tries to get it out or get it in the zone. Can't. Aldridge flips it back into the North Avalanche zone. Reverse the course, Letcher. Forcing a pass by North Jersey over to Aldridge. North Jersey now enters the zone on the right side. Pusgintis is there, ties him up. Aldridge sends another puck all the way down. 9 seconds. Reynolds comes on. And North Jersey ices with 1 second to go. Lawson will come out of the box after the face-off. Kushkowski and Reynolds. Kushkowski to take the face-off. North Jersey wins it, sends it, goes over to the corner. We're even. Hollow comes out. Reynolds gets a hold of that puck, sends it into the corner. Kushkowski going behind the net. Kicks it over to Paulo. Paulo takes a hit. Kush gets that up to Campbell. Campbell cross for Rubicki. Rubicki in front. Reynolds gets a tip. It goes right in on the goaltender. He drops it and covers. .413 to go. Kushkowski, Paulo, and Reynolds. Kush to take the draw. Kush wins that over to Reynolds. Reynolds to Rubicki. Rubicki takes it down low. Centering. Puck in front. Still loose. Puck hits off of the goaltender from Reynolds trying to jam it in. Avalanche into the neutral zone trying to split the D. Got a shot on Cutting. Cutting with his blocker knocks it down to Campbell. Campbell into the neutral zone. Avalanche are offsides. Rubicki behind the net. Puck makes its way to Reynolds. Reynolds in front. Campbell is streaking. Gets to that rebound. Puck gets past Paulo. One Avalanche player tries to get it through. Gets knocked away. Avalanche trying to carry through, doing whatever they can to control the puck. So I'm going to say Kushkowski's offsides, and we'll get a change. 3:22 to go. Letcher, Chalicki, and Nietzsche. Puck comes off of the sideboard. Nietzsche tries to jam at it. Gets past him. Avalanche dump it in deep. Miller gets it to Chilicki. Chilicki chips it out of the zone. Avalanche send it right back in. They got to tag up. Cutting slows it for Onak. Onak up the boards for Letcher. Misses. And that'll go for an icing. 2:55 to go. Nietzsche gets kicked out. Chilicki comes to take the face-off. Face-off to the sideboard. Avalanche get it in front, miss a shot. Goes wide. Nietzsche tries to... High stick was called on Avalanche. Replay it. Now Avalanche are offsides. Avalanche carry in, fall over. Puck goes behind the net for cutting. Back to Letcher. To Onak. Onak to Nietzsche. Kruger comes on for Nietzsche. Miller puts it up for Onak on the sideboard. Chipped over to Letcher. Across for Miller. Avalanche go back the other way, get a shot. Puck makes its way to Kruger. Kruger takes a hit. Puck chipped in by Chilicki. He changes. Brown and Carter come out. Avalanche carry in. Go cross ice. Brzgintis comes up to challenge. Puck to the point. Shot off of cutting, off of the glass and behind. Avalanche try to center. Kruger gets a stick on it. Puck over for Brzgintis. Up the sideboard, kept in by Avalanche. Kruger hard and out. Bounces. Brown's coming. D to D for Avalanche. They look to reset up. Over to the sideboard. There's a best in the middle. Carter gets taken down. Minute 15 to go. Puck goes down low. Avalanche try to center. Go back below cutting. Up to the near board. Back to the point. Brown comes out to challenge. Shot. Cutting sees it all the way. Gets it in his glove. Palauskas, Reynolds, and Paulo come out. Minute 3 to go. No goalie for the Avalanche. They've got the sixth attacker on. And timeout. Campbell, Rubicki, Paulo, Palauskas, and Reynolds. Face off to the sideboard. Down in the corner, Palauskas brings it around for Reynolds. Goes a little bit past him. North Jersey keeps it in. Reynolds battling. Gets the puck out. Pulauskas for the empty net. Oh, hits the crossbar. Again, backhand. Pulauskas gets it. 45.1 seconds to go. Pulauskas with the empty net. Credidio, Bergeron, Kushkowski come on. Face off, one back to Rybicki. Chipped in by Pulauskas. Puck goes behind. Up the sideboard. Chipped over for Campbell. Campbell gets it to the line. Sends it in. Puck to the corner. 25 seconds to go. Credidio, big hit. Puck chipped. Bergeron puts that forward. Kushkowski gets a hold of it. Over to Credidio. Credidio's puck gets knocked away. Avalanche onto the right side through the neutral zone. Puck to Credidio. Credidio, 8 seconds to go. Down to Campbell. Campbell to Rybicki. Rybicki's going to hold it. And that'll do it. What time's our game tomorrow? 9? 10? 9 Central. 10:15 Michigan time, 9:15 Illinois time. Who are we playing? I should really take a look at. Oh, Thunderbirds. That's right. Colorado. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Colorado game. Same bad angle. I'll try to find a better angle tomorrow.